Hey everybody, Mr. Sands here, and I'm just about to finish my cup of coffee. Alright, let's go. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get started on the Google Sheets assignment pertaining to the Office Step Challenge assignment. So, the basis for this assignment is maybe you've seen your parents or seen this on like a show or something before, but this is kind of a common thing that people do now. Because people have wearable technology like smartwatches and smartphones and even smart pedometers, and everyone wants to keep moving, especially during this time of quarantine where people are not moving around a lot. There are step challenges. So basically it works that a bunch of people get together who all have the same kind of technology, Fitbits, Apple Watches, whatever, and they say we're going to do a step challenge. Everybody puts in X amount of money, maybe it's $5, maybe it's $20, maybe it's just for pride, and then they set amount of time where they do a week, 2 weeks, a month, and they say we're going to count our steps every day, we're going to enter them in, and whoever has the most steps at the end wins something back. And they might give other awards for like maybe the highest single day total, the highest weekend total, the highest weekday total. Maybe if they're doing like a joke gift, they might do the lowest total. So again, I do not condone gambling. No money is changing hands with this assignment. This is just kind of a reflection of something that I know that people do in real life, and I just wanted you guys to play around with some numbers in Google Sheets because that's what we've been working on in class. So I'm going to show you how to do the math and use the formulas in Google Sheets in this video. The next assignment will be pertaining to this, and that will be answering questions based on the data that we have found in the spreadsheet. So I'm not going to do every single calculation for you. I'm going to go ahead and do all of one row and then show you how you guys can complete it from there. Here we go. Alright, so I'm in my test student account, stream. Make sure you read anything in the stream and make sure that you're always posting for all of the stream posts that are numbered. Classwork. For this class right here and right now, this is assignment 007, the Office Step Challenge. Let me go ahead and open it up and I will read the directions to you right now. Directions. Watch the attached video. This one. As soon as I'm done, I will post it. Use the skills I showed you in class the other day to find the total and average steps for each member of this Office Step Challenge. We are only using two formulas. Sum, which adds numbers together, and average, which takes the average. It may help you to highlight the highest and lowest person for each total. You guys know how to change color and highlight cells because we've done that with the Google Sheets mosaic. Remember, every formula always starts with an equal sign. So there are two equals buttons on my keyboard here because I have a full keyboard. You can see that? That has a number pad here on the side. So your equal sign is probably going to be in your numerical row. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, the minus sign, and then the equal sign is right there. And then it's also in my number pad above the 8. So depending on what kind of keyboard setup you have, there may be one or even two equal sign buttons. We're going to use the sum, S-U-M formula to add the numbers together. So that's going to be equals, sum, parentheses, select those cells, hit return or enter. Use the average formula to figure out the average number of the cells. So the average formula is going to be equals, average, open parentheses, select the cells, hit return or enter. We're only using two formulas, and really we're only using average once. Most of these are going to be sum. I will post the last assignment next week, which will be a quiz with questions pertaining to the information on the spreadsheet. Stay tuned for that. That will be the questions like which person got the highest total steps, which person got the lowest total steps, which person got the most steps on the weekend, etc. So first, let's go ahead and look at the spreadsheet and calculate our numbers. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. No, actually, I'm going to leave it right there. I think that's good. We've got our names here. We've got week 1 in red, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got week 2 in blue, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then all of these ones in gray, these are going to be spots for totals and averages that you guys are going to calculate. I will go ahead and do Thomas, the top row here, person, and then I will show you how to, after you calculate all that, just fill in the rest of it. I'm not going to fill out all the numbers though. I'm going to leave those for you. Also, I am saying I did change some of the numbers from when we looked at it in class the other day just to mix things up. So I know that Thomas was the number one person in a lot of the categories last time. That may or may not be the case. So you're going to have to calculate the numbers like I'm going to show you right now. So let's go ahead and get started. Total steps week 1 in this cell right here. All of these red cells correspond to week 1. So if I want to calculate the total, every formula starts with an equal sign. Equals SUM, open parenthesis. And then I click, hold, and drag all of these red cells. I let go, I hit my return button on my keyboard. And it gives me the total number of steps for week 1. That is Thomas's total for week 1. Total steps for week 2. Also a sum. I'm going to hit equals because every formula starts with an equal sign. SUM, parentheses. These are going to be the blue cells. Click, hold, drag, select all of those together. Hit return. So that is his total for week 2. He was just a bit higher in week 2, 80,775 over 80,752. So he was pretty close. You see, I have changed the numbers. Total steps combined, we can either add these two numbers or we can add all 14 of these together. I'm just going to add these two numbers because I think that's a little simpler. So every formula starts with an equal sign, equals, sum, parentheses, these two cells, return. Total steps for weekdays. Okay, so weekdays we know are only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not Saturday, not Sunday, not Saturday, not Sunday. So to do the weekdays, this is a bit trickier, but just watch and listen. I start with an equal sign. I'm going to type in sum again. I'm going to type in an open parenthesis. I'm going to click, hold, and drag Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I let go. I type a comma. And then I click on this Monday, I hold and I drag Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I let go, I hit return. There is his weekday total. Those are only the steps that Thomas took on a weekday. So obviously his weekday total is less than his total combined. That makes sense. Let's do his weekend total. So that's only going to be Saturday and Sunday and Saturday and Sunday. So let's do this. Equals sum, open parentheses, click, hold, drag, Saturday, Sunday, let go, comma, click, hold, drag, Saturday, Sunday, let go, return. Hey, that is his weekend total for total steps. Ooh, I forgot. We do have one other formula, max, but that's pretty easy. That's maximum. I will go ahead and add that to the directions. But max is really simple. Equal, because every formula starts with an equal sign. Maximum. Or actually, it's just max, isn't it? It's just max. M-A-X. Max. Open parentheses. And I'm going to select all of these. All 14 days. What is the highest total that he stepped in one day? 19,871. That was Monday of week 2. So maybe Thomas was saying to himself, ooh, I didn't get that great a start in week 1. I need to get off the ground running on week 2. And he got a lot of steps in that day. Because remember, 10,000 steps is supposedly the healthy number of steps that we should all be taking in a given day if we're trying to maintain body weight and maintain health and movement and all that kind of stuff. If we're getting less than 10,000 steps, the people that make these numbers in our society and in health and wellness kind of say we're being a little bit lazy. If we're getting more than 10,000 steps, then we're doing a really good job. I don't always get over 10,000 steps myself, so don't feel bad if you have a day where you're less than 10,000 steps. It happens. Now, last one, average steps per day. This is the only other formula that we're using. So if we use sum for this was sum, 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 this was max, and it's even right there. Max is going to be max, and average is average. So every formula starts with an equal sign. I type in the word average, open parenthesis, and again, it's going to be all of these cells. All of week 1 and all of week 2. I hit return. That is Thomas's average steps per day, 11,538. So I will show you how to do one drag down, because you could enter all of these again, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across, but that's just time consuming. Here is the way that I always say, work smarter, not harder. So if I want to find the total steps for everybody here, I'll zoom in here. You notice that when I highlight the cell, there's a slight little blue box in the lower right-hand corner, right there. And you see, when I hover my mouse over it, it changes from an arrow to a plus sign. This is very important. So if what I do is I move my mouse over there until it turns into a plus sign, I click, I hold, and now I'm gonna drag down. And then I let go. And it fills in all the numbers for me. Now I'm gonna do that again. Command Z, undo. So if I want to drag it down, let's say I want to do it on this one, because it'll do it on anything that I have already typed in a formula. It will just copy the formula down for the corresponding cells. It's a really, really cool feature, and it's going to change the way you work in spreadsheets if you know how to do this. That's why I'm showing you right now. So if I want to do the same thing for average steps per day, I click and highlight the cell. I move my cursor over to the blue box until it changes. Click, hold, drag down all the way to the bottom of these gray cells, and then I let go, and it fills in all of the averages for me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to undo that right now, and I'm going to let you guys fill out all of the numbers for each other person in terms of their totals, in terms of their maxes, and in terms of their averages. So when you are done, you should have numbers for all of these that correspond to everybody. And then you could say, okay, let's go ahead and do this. If we do total. Fill it out. This is how you would highlight the highest and the lowest. So the highest looks to be 88,000. So that would be our highest. And then if we check lowest, 62,000. We'll do red for low. That appears to be our highest. That appears to be our lowest. And that would help you guys in terms of identifying which one is the highest, which one is the lowest for each of these, because that will help you in answering the questions with the next step when I post that quiz. So that's how you work through this spreadsheet and figure out these numbers from the data that I've given you. Have fun with it. See you later. Peace.